Greetings. Today I want to remind you that being truthful with yourself, good, bad, or indifferent, it's the only way to see the change that you want to be. It's the only way to be the change you want to see, honestly. It's not about managing or manipulating the perceptions of others. Who cares? If you care, then change your perspective. That's it. Understand what you're up against or what you're dealing with and find your peace with that. To elaborate, I'll use the example. I once surrounded myself with many people that were addicted to chaos. That's the only way they perceive the world. And there's men and women. It's the only way they saw the world. So they would focus on the art of spinning the narrative, spinning the truth, spinning the story. So they always look flawless. So they didn't have a blemish on their image. It's foolishness. And what I would do was I would spend my time wrecking my brain, attempting to make some kind of sense out of the chaos. Excuse the background noise. You got the garbage, it's garbage day, so they're rolling around. But what I began to realize was they were so caught up in managing the image that the truth just got lost in the sauce. Like they truthfully never cared. I didn't understand that. Once I did, though, then the game changed. Because then I saw more pushback when I began to speak up. Then I saw more anger, more frustration when I began to speak a consistent truth. It's not to say that I was always correct in my assessment, but a majority of the time, and because I kept paying attention, I began to see the cracks. I began to see the flaws. And the fact that someone would dare speak up about the flaws made me the bad guy. So, for a few years, I thought I was a bad guy. Then I said, nah, I'm not tricking. They're the ones who don't want to confront this. They don't want to move past it. They don't see the value and the growth that you can achieve by simply addressing the foolishness. Okay, if that's how they're moving, I'm going to step away. It's simple, not always easy. That's all right, though. You keep moving on. Enjoy your life for what it is. And even more recently, when somebody from my past attempted to get me caught up in a world of chaos, I just chilled. I paid attention to what was happening. Even when immediately confronted with a situation that I knew was a trap for me to get mad, to get angry, to flip out, I didn't. I kept grace. I relaxed. I went along with it to a point. By going along with it, I simply mean I wished others my good graces and left it at that. Because I knew that it was going to come a point to where a decision that I made was going to stop it all. I just waited patiently. And when it came to, hey, I need your help doing this, no. Not a hell no. Not a disrespectful no. Simple, concise no. All of a sudden, all parties involved believed I was the bad guy. Ignored me. Didn't want to interact with me. I lost no sleep. I kept it moving. Because I know the truth. And then the one person that I did care about in the situation, when they did have to confront me and deal with me, they didn't want to. They ignored me. I still gave grace. Because they didn't understand. However, once I had my thoughts collected, I had the discussion. You're mad at me. That's okay. But let's think about this together. Let's evaluate these steps of what came up to your disappointment together. And let me show you how people will use you to hurt me. It was a unique conversation because it was tough. It was tough in the sense of this is the first time in my life that I've had this conversation with somebody and they were able to grasp or fully see what was happening when I explained it. See, I didn't say it so they could be on my side. It's not about choosing sides.